Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to Apparox. Today we're diving into Farthest Frontier, a deep and immersive settlement management game where you guide a fledgling community into a thriving frontier town. If you love city building, survival strategy, and micromanagement with a touch of realism, this one is absolutely worth checking out. We're going to break down the gameplay, progression, challenges, and everything that makes building your frontier settlement so engaging. So grab your map and let's get right into it. Right from the start, Farthest Frontier throws you into a rugged, untamed wilderness filled with opportunity and danger. The visuals are charming, with lush forests, winding rivers, and rustic buildings that feel alive and detailed. The world is vast, and it's easy to get lost in planning your settlement as it grows from a handful of pioneers into a bustling town. The sound design is subtle but effective. Birds chirp, wind rustles through the trees, rivers babble, and the occasional alarm or hammering signal adds to the feeling of a living, breathing community. The combination of natural sounds and human activity immediately draws you into the frontier lifestyle.
The journey wasn't easy. We lost many along the way. But this wild, unsettled land offers us the hope of a new start as the masters of our own destiny.
Gameplay revolves around building, managing, and expanding your settlement while keeping your population alive and happy. Your tasks include assigning workers to gather resources like wood, stone, and food, constructing homes, farms, and production buildings, managing food, health, and safety, defending against wildlife and occasional raids. The controls are smooth and intuitive. Placing buildings, assigning tasks, and monitoring citizens is easy to navigate. The game constantly challenges you to balance resource gathering with expansion, keeping your settlement sustainable while preparing for harsher seasons. Systems, and strategy. As your town grows, new buildings, technologies, and production chains unlock. Each upgrade or expansion introduces more complexity, from managing water and energy sources to planning efficient supply routes. You'll need to plan carefully. Inefficient layouts or overworked villagers can slow growth or even trigger starvation. Seasons and weather add another strategic layer. Winter can be brutal, reducing crop yields and forcing careful stockpiling. Fires, animal attacks, and disease can strike unexpectedly, so contingency planning becomes essential. Every decision matters, and the game rewards thoughtful, long-term planning. While Farthest Frontier doesn't follow a scripted narrative, it's rich with emergent stories. Citizens have individual needs, and watching your population grow, thrive, or struggle creates a personal connection to the settlement. Random events, like a villager falling ill or a wolf pack approaching, add tension and keep the experience dynamic. The world feels alive because of the subtle personalities and behaviors of your citizens.
Hello?
What needs doing?
The game offers a satisfying difficulty curve. Early settlers require careful management, but as your town grows, the complexity and challenge increase. Balancing resource production, defense, and citizen happiness becomes a delicate puzzle. Each playthrough feels unique because the map, random events, and citizen behaviors vary, giving the game strong replay value for strategy fans. Performance is solid, even with larger settlements. Animations are smooth, citizens move naturally, and resource production chains feel realistic. The UI is clean, informative, and easy to navigate. Sound and visual cues help you react to emergencies without overwhelming the player. I didn't encounter any major bugs, and the game runs polished and stable even during hectic moments. And that wraps up my deep dive into Farthest Frontier. It's strategic, immersive, and deeply rewarding. If you enjoy city building, survival management, or games that challenge you to think ahead while adapting to changing conditions, this is a must-play. Building a thriving frontier town from scratch is incredibly satisfying, and every success feels earned. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe to Apparox for more in-depth gameplay, tips, and reviews. Drop your thoughts on Farthest Frontier or tell me about your favorite settlement strategies. I always love hearing how you approach the frontier. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you next time for another awesome adventure in gaming.